All right, truth number 9 at Pressure Deer Pro is that you can harvest mature bucks consistently if you put a lot of pressure on your property. That is not true. You cannot harvest mature bucks consistently if you're pressuring your property significantly. Well, what does that mean exactly? Well, how many times do you run deer out of a bedding area? Do you have sanctuaries, and how often do you let your scent blow into that sanctuary? How often do you go screaming through your woods with four-wheelers? Do you have dogs running around you from the neighbors? How are you doing with coyote control on your property? How often do you go to check your game cameras? When do you do it and how do you do it? All those things put pressure on the deer. The more you do that, the less likely you're going to get to see those deer in daylight. So what are some of the things you can do to improve the pressure? Because you really want to minimize that. Whenever I go into my property, I take my side-by-side every time, even though I'd love to walk because it's beautiful like this out here in this woods today. But I take my side-by-side. I go slow, almost incredibly boring slow, like I'm a 75-year-old man, which I almost am, but not quite. So what happens with that is it's gotten to the point now when I go in there on my side-by-side, they know who it is, they know I'm coming through, they know I'm going to leave because I come in and then I leave. They hear that sound. I have had 3- and 4-year-olds stand there and watch me go by because it's creating a low pressure environment. Do you have a boundary trail on the outside of your property so that whenever you need to access the center, you do it from the best location without impacting the property? Things like this are important. When we design properties and layouts, we really teach and talk about laying out the property so we minimize the pressure. It's truly important, and it's not that hard to do, because one of the things that I always say to clients is I say, look, you bought this piece of property for your family, you pay the taxes on it, you still need to be able to use it. But if you lay it out properly, like I have a half-mile dirt bike track on this property, but I put it in the location that doesn't impact my deer hunting and it doesn't pressure the deer. Things like that are important, so low pressure is key.